That's me here, and I'm back with Tottenham Football Manager series. And as you can see, today we play Bayer Leverkusen away from home in the Champions League. It is pretty much a group decider. Well, if I win this, I win the group. If they win it, they still have a chance to win the group. So yeah, it is a group decider, I guess. And it's Lloris in goal for me. Jones, Dede, Samba, Alaba, Fellaini, Vidal, Valencia, Bale, Neymar and Falcao. So a full-strength team from us. They've got players like Bernardo, Lars Bender, Rakitic, Andre Schürrle and Sidney Sam could easily pose us a problem, and their team in general is pretty strong. Not the strongest will come up though in this competition, so it could, there's an easy chance of us winning it. We could easily win. We could take a draw, we could lose. Anything can really happen in this kind of match. It just completely depends on how we set up. If we play well, we should win. That's what I'm trying to say. Even if they play well, I think we've got the quality to do that all, and that's a good start. Good save from Bernardo though, and that's a free kick. I thought it might just given us penalty, but it was Fellaini who fouled Bender. I'm not really going to take it up on the referee. I can't really see when it's just the little round blobs, which is unfortunate, but there's nothing that can be done about that. I do prefer the little round blobs though to the actual 3D. I don't know, the 3D, they just haven't improved it in the last few years. It's got kind of old, and I just prefer this, Sidney Sam there, missed it. He should have put that one on target. It was pretty much one-on-one on his stronger left foot, I should say. On his stronger left foot, really you'd expect him to score, or at least put it on target. Sorry. Here we go. Anyway, Rakitic has found some space and he's put that one over. So a pretty equal start to the match. We've had the best shot, but they've had a good few chances. But overall it's been pretty equal. First 10 minutes, they've had a few more chances, but we've certainly been a bit more dangerous with how good our chances have been. But here we go, Valencia. Fellaini whipped that one across to Falcao. He should have done. He went for the near post and it just didn't come off. It's not FIFA. There's no OP. Or is there? I don't really notice it, but there might be. I don't think there is. I think one-on-ones are so underpowered in this game. You miss way too many penalties, and it's been the problem one-on-ones for a good few years now. You'd think they'd fix it. It's the one. Oh, good goal from Falcao there, tapped in the far post. It's the one problem with Sports Interactive. They never seem to really fix like the major problems, like in games. If you've got a little bug in outside of matches, it'll be fine. But they can never seem to fix the in-game. The in-match bugs, which is really frustrating. But yeah, I seem to find myself, occasionally you can miss just like, a good 5 one-on-one chances, and they're not like the goalkeeper saved them. Your player's actually gone and put them wide. So that's something I believe needs to be changed. But yeah, anyway, we're winning, so it's fine. No real reason to be complaining. It's been a pretty equal performance. It was always going to be a pretty tough match, but we managed to get the goal. So yeah, let's hope we can get some more. Here goes Valencia. He's having a decent game today. And Falcao, brilliant knockdown from Bale. And Falcao with his second goal of the game, just smashes it into the far corner. Sorry. And it looks like we have pretty much got this game in our control now. It's a really good cross from Valencia to Bale, who just knocks it down, and Falcao first time. Bale gets the assist, Falcao gets the goal. But you've got to admire Valencia's run. So yeah, overall the team's looking really good, but they've all got over 7.0 match rating so far. I doubt Bayer Leverkusen do. Yeah, it's starting to fizzle out to be just more of a Tottenham domination game now. Last 15 minutes, or since you really scored the first goal, it's really been us just dominating, really, hasn't it? Yeah, we did start out quite equal, but now it's just us dominating. Lars Bender, Falcao, Bale now. Can he get something in with it, maybe? Oh, it's a poor cross in all fairness. Vidal couldn't really have done much with it. Samba, he tried to make a tackle, but in the end, Sidney Sam's gone with his right foot, shot from about 35 yards, and it's gone way over. Phil Jones apparently been getting skinned a lot today. I haven't really seen it. but I'll take my assistant's word for it, I guess. There's Jones heading it away, which is a plus, I guess. Sydney Sam and Samba heads it away, having to sustain some bit of pressure at the moment, and Alaba just gets it away. Falcao knocks it down to Neymar, plays it out wide to Valencia. Oh, just about can't get past their left back. I do know his name, I just can't remember it right now. Oh, what's his name? I should have clicked them. I can't remember. Anyway, it's half time. We're winning 2-0, so it's good. I'll say a few of them looked confused, but don't get complacent. It seems to work for me. Falcao's actually been angered by that. I wonder whether he'll get confused if I say very happy. No, just still angry. Well, I am very happy with his performance. He scored 2 goals. Alaba looked switched off. Hopefully that won't affect us too much. I should have pressed that one again. Seeing if Drogba could have changed any of their moods, but I don't think it will affect it too much. Yeah, we've been playing well. I hope it doesn't make us really screw up. I really don't get that though, because what you should be saying at this point is, the thing I hate is there's no like, you're doing well but don't get complacent. It's just, don't get complacent. So I guess they might be getting a bit angry that they're not really getting the praise they feel they deserve. Samba, look at that, it dropped to 6.2 for a minute there, his match rating. Bale, and again, yeah, it's looking a bit dodgy in the second half already. Look, we're just giving the ball away unnecessarily. Whether that's just because Leverkusen are pressing us a bit more, I don't know. Schürrle, they've now got on Junior Fernandez, which is going to be a slightly different thing. And then they scored. You see, it's what you would say in a position like that. Away from home, it's a tough match. So normally that it works for me though. Anyway, Samba, I don't know how his performance has dropped so much. What's he been doing? It was set 0.7 at half time. It can't drop that much in just 20 minutes, can it? He hasn't exactly. It's not like he scored an own goal or anything. He was slightly out of position for the goal, but Bale, Fellaini, Falcao, he makes it. Restores our 2-goal lead with his hat trick. Might have to bring him off in a minute actually. He's got his hat trick. He's got a yellow card. We don't really want to risk him getting sent off. We are 2 goals up, and we have Cavani on the bench, so it's perfectly. It should be perfectly fine to bring him off. I'm not going to do it right just this minute. Alaba, yeah, that's good. He gets himself back in position and cleans up there. Alaba's been brilliant signing, I must say. I thought, maybe I'll sign him at the. I was thinking about signing him at the start of Kadlec, that's the left back. Anyway, I was thinking about signing Alaba at the beginning of last season, but I don't know. In the end, I didn't, and then he had a poor game against me with Man United, who was his club, and I was thinking maybe he's not all that he seems to be, but no, he's been really good since joining. He just always seems to be in position. He gets forward quite a bit. He doesn't set up as many as Baines did or score as many, but yeah, he's definitely as good. We're gonna have to bring him off though because he's quite tired. We're just gonna change to this tactic, get Falcao off and switch those guys, and let's get on Mark Hamsik as well for Fellaini. And apart from that, it looks like the rest of the team's fine, all over 80% condition rating. So yeah, let's just continue on, I guess. With this match, Falcao are only a yellow card today, so he's the only one really. It's the main one we didn't want to get sent off. It really wasn't he? So the main one that is, along with Bale. Here's Vidal now. I would like to have seen him do a little bit more than that, Vidal, instead of just playing it back. But I guess with 3-1 up, there's no reason really to go charging forward, is there? Might as well play it safe. But now look, you see we're getting just trapped back a bit, held back a bit. Oh, Cavani, he's won that. Good ball to Hamsik, or good header to Hamsik, and that is a goal made in Napoli. What brilliance! Absolutely brilliant play from those two. That is, why, link-up play can be so good. just, yeah, a good goal all round. Just Cavani nods it down to Hamsik. Hamsik plays the ball through. Cavani finishes it off. It is just, I don't know, when something like that just works, you can just see it happening before it happens. It's just so good. Junior Fernandez almost getting through. Dede, who's also been fantastic this season, and well, ever since he joined, really good at mopping those things up. He's a good pacey defender, but he's also strong, good at tackling. He can head the ball. He's just got everything. I believe, for me, he's one of the best centre backs in the game, along with Samba. Company, I haven't used him much, but what I have used from him, he's been very good. I haven't used either PK Puel. I don't think. I can't remember. I don't think I have. Or Sergio Ramos, and that's what I was talking about. Junior Fernandez. He's just that different edge that he just gives a different threat than Kiesling. In that he can just get a goal really from just you whack it in the box, and he could be at the back post. He's a real poacher. He's a good player. Certainly on FIFA as well. If you play FIFA, he's definitely a good one to get. Not too expensive. Neymar. Oh, we are 4-2 up though, so it should, you know, there. It's the win. We've got the win. 4-2. Falcao, I believe, got man of the match. Good win, well done. Don't want to ignore them. So yeah, we've qualified. We've won the. Oh, excuse me. We've won the group, but look at that. 23 shots from Leverkusen, 60% possession. It didn't seem like that. The highlights we were getting didn't seem that they were that dominated that much to me. Ah yes, and we've got the Club World Cup registration. So let's go and do that in a couple of days. I'll just continue on, I guess. PK. Yeah, so I really want to get. I've been looking at getting him for Tottenham for so long, but I don't think it's going to happen. I might have to go to Barcelona if I can get that job at some point. Who knows? I may never even leave Tottenham. There's, you know, you can never tell. Even Rakitic. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, he's pretty decent. That's a pretty good record. 190%. He can't have been in charge for that long, can he? Let's just continue on until we get to that Club World Cup registration. Ooh, hotly tipped for Player of the Year, along with Messi, Ronaldo, and Javi Martinez, which is an interesting one to be up there. Good player, no doubt. Ronaldo, who's getting on a bit, yeah, 29 now. Still, you know, not as good as ever, but still absolutely world class. And Messi's 27. You know, again, look at those stats, just absolutely insane. And then we've got Bale, who's 25, so the youngest. Give Bale 3 or 4 years, I reckon he'll be Player of the Year, no doubt. But he could easily win it this year. You know, let's take a look at what he's done this year. In terms, yeah, so he's got 21 assists in 18 games just this season. I can't actually tell you from last season, but last season he got 41 assists and 10 goals in 49 games, which is absolutely insane. I don't know how many of them were just in this 2014 period, but yeah. They're hotly tipped for World Player of the Year. We've already seen that. Italy, cool, unlikely, but Barini. Interesting, I don't really care though. The thing with Italy is on this game, they don't, you know, you look at their players and they're not that good. Where one thing I really hate about Football Manager is work rate seems to be so high, and you can't just have you know, good ability. You know, work rate, you just need it, which isn't necessarily true. You look at Berbatov, Balotelli in real life, absolutely insane. He doesn't really work too hard. Again, we're getting this stuff. Iniesta and PK's name also being thrown into the mix now as well. Iniesta's really getting on now, 30 years old. There's no way he's beating Bale, let's be honest. And PK. Yeah, but anyway, let's respond to this. So, is there any particular rules we have to abide by? No, just we just have to select 23 players. So we want a goalkeeper and a backup keeper, obviously. We want our, where's my right back? There we go. We want Phil Jones and Kyle Walker and Klein and Alaba and Crescito. And we want Rami, Corker, Dede and Samba. That'll do me for that. Let's get Falcao, Villa, Neymar and Cavani. No Adebayor for this one, just because I think Villa can, it's just nice to play them sometimes, and the teams we'll be playing aren't of the highest quality, so Villa could easily have a game or two, and it's just nice for him to play games. Villa's one of my favourite players of all time, which is one of the main reasons I signed him. I got him for free, if you're not quite sure about that. But then we want Shaqiri and Valencia, as well as Bale and Ayew. We want Hamsik, Fellaini, Vidal and Sandro. How many? Is that it? Is that all 23? Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to name. So yeah, let's just confirm that squad, and that is our squad. The Club World Cup Championship, whatever you want to call it. Let's go and take a look. Do we know who we're playing yet? That's what I want to know. Club World Cup, no, but I'm sure some of these matches will get themselves called off. Club World Championship, yeah, okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh, we didn't get a tree yet. Where's matches? Here we go. Fixtures and results. So this is the last game. That was last year. Ooh, City lost last year. That's a nice thing to know. So this is I think the last game before we enter, I think, and it is on the 10th of December. So then I think we come in. I'm not really exactly sure, but anyway, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy the video, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.